Hey, welcome to Types of Drones. Did you know a drone is an uncrewed vehicle? That means it's either remote controlled or programmed for flight. Drones are already making a big impact in real estate in very unique ways. From underwater bridge inspections, remote trucking, aerial delivery to GIS satellite mapping. Currently, there are three kinds of aerial drones that are being used in real estate. You've got the fixed wing, which looks like a traditional plane and can glide, a multi-rotor, which can hover, and a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing drone, which has the abilities and advantages of both. So are you an urban or suburban environment? What kind of drone is good for you? Come join me for aerial inspections for real estate, coming to you. Real estate is a top industry taking advantage of aerial inspections. Drones provide multiple opportunities to service businesses interested in acquiring data. And appraisal and aerial inspections enhances your ability to provide more. For appraisers, drones are just another tool in the toolbox for property assessment. They're used to assist in decision making, showcase unique features, provide access to hard to reach places, identify areas of interest, and have certifiable real-time data. To learn about the many more real estate opportunities, join me for aerial inspections for real estate, coming to a city near you. When it comes to safety, I make it my main focus when flying. I make sure that I can get the data that my clients need. I just have to find the right kind of drone that can get it. So for me, my drone has to be reliable, durable, easy to use, have enough airtime to complete the mission, and be able to handle multiple missions. Because being successful means all of my missions are safe and repeatable. I have developed the proper procedures for a variety of different operations. So let's get the necessary information required and learn how to deal with a variety of issues. Those issues could be operational, environmental, or regulatory. So, if we have a place to fly and clear airspace, then let's maybe try a little mapping too. So let's set up our safe launching zone, develop our flight paths, determine if we need a crew, take off and inspect the property. And I'm going to run through some shots to make your presentations exciting and interesting. When we land safely, we're going to sit down and give ourselves a debriefing on what we learned. So join me for flight operations, coming to a city near you. I began working on maps, measurements, and modeling in 2019. The goal is to be able to share with real estate professionals the benefits of aerial technology. To gain an understanding of the technology, I tested the software programs of Drone Deploy, Pix4D, Maps Made Easy, Zephyr, and then finally deciding upon Skyline Software Solutions as the most versatile. Now, my maps and models were developed during the testing periods with these softwares, and what I created should not dissuade you from trying them out. In fact, I encourage you to use various mapping programs to develop the skills, understanding the technology, and begin creating useful products for your clients. Come join me for maps, modeling, and measurements coming to a town near you. Opportunities come at the strangest of times. This project started out as just one simple mission: to capture the teardown of an existing residential home in downtown Atlanta. It was so much fun doing all the pre-planning to get ready for the operation, but then the project grew bigger. What if I could film the entire reconstruction process? I cleared it with the owner of the property to continue filming when construction began. It became apparent immediately that I was going to have to develop some patience and learn how to capture what I could. Over the next 9 months, I had moments of frustration, elation, and everything in between, along with a number of regulatory, environmental, and operational issues that had to be dealt with in the operation of using a drone.
My experience and confidence grew with every mission of filming. The artistry and craftsmanship in construction was something to behold, and I had a front row seat into the whole process. I'm looking forward to sharing this with you on this journey. Well, I started out my career as a construction draw inspector and an appraisal trainee with a local Atlanta savings and loan bank. I inspected over 50 homes a week in various stages of construction for 2 years before becoming a full-time appraiser. I actually got to the point where I could walk through a home in the framing stage and visualize what the final product would look like. 8 years later, I became a construction loan officer, and I gained a lender's relationship with builders and the need for construction draws. So welcome to Understanding the Construction Draw Sheet. Over an 11-month period, I used a drone for aerial footage and an iPad for ground shots. I shot the project for 2 reasons. First was I had permission, and 2, I could actually put this presentation together. No, it's true. I always wanted to develop a class in understanding the construction draw sheet. Yes, I believe it is that important. Not only has it helped me to understand new construction, but it has also aided me in remodeling and renovation assignments. Now, I know this is going to help you in your career, and feel free to continually use this as a reference or resource. Real estate professionals wear many hats, and they have a broad view and knowledge of real estate. This class is about construction and what a construction draw sheet is. We will discuss the relationship of the builder and the banker, and how understanding construction draw sheets can benefit you. We will take a deep dive into every category so that you have a better understanding of what it takes to build a home. There are 6 sections, or should I say inspections, that you'll be participating in. After you've completed an inspection, we'll go over the construction draw sheet and start checking off the items of completion. Then we will go over each category that was completed so that you can watch it being done. I will also share my experiences and some stories about the process. So when you're done, you will have a resource that you can return to over and over again. So check out Understanding the Construction Draw Sheet from the Appraisal Institute. It was a labor of love, and I'm sure that after you've completed this, you'll see what I mean. You know, whether you want to be a pilot or whether you want to hire someone to fly with you, you need to know the rules. So I'll say the FAA UAS website is the best place to get started in learning about drones. We're going to learn how to access, navigate, and discover, and how to analyze your missions. You'll learn what it takes to become a pilot and where to register your drone. We're also going to look at the various resources available to you to help you plan and execute a safe operation. It's not just the rules for the air. There are also issues of privacy and security that can ultimately affect your aerial inspections. We're going to deep dive into the operational rules for commercial use. We'll make sure that you know airspace and how to get clearance and how to interpret the current operational rules posted in the Federal Code of Regulations. Learn how to create a compliance folder. You know, a folder for your identification, registration, certifications, permissions, and operational notes. This is also a good thing to ask a pilot you may hire. So join me for aerial inspections for real estate, rules and regulations. Or check out our website, Drone Education Services, and see how we can be booked by you today.